Hello, Aquarius. Oops. Okay, so this is your relationship reading for December 2017. And I'm going to cut the cards now. Okay. Your first card is a Five of Pentacles reversed. This is a Seven of Cups. I have Karma, and this has been showing up a lot in the other readings. This is a Two of Cups. This is an Eight of Cups. And then I have a Page of Wands. Very interesting so far. I have no swords, but let's see what happens here. This is a Two of Pentacles. I have a Three of Pentacles. And then a Three of Cups. Very interesting. Twos, Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. And then lots of water here, Aquarius. There are no swords. And we have a wand here, Page of Wands, but you only have one Karma card. And as usual, that's very important. The Karma in this card, number 20 in the Major Arcana. It's also called the Judgment Day card. Okay. This is when people reconcile everything that's happened in the past. It comes forward. It comes back on the karmic wheel. Some of you might be dealing with the results of past decisions. And sometimes it means greater forces surrounding you in the universe that are responding to the paths that you've chosen. Keep in mind, your destiny, your existence, everything that is happening in your life right now, it's not because of some random tarot card. It's happening because of a decision or choice that you make. Okay? And this would be a good time to just mention my philosophy about tarot, because many times people will put comments in the video like, oh, these are bad cards. I never get good cards. As if the cards had all the power to direct your life. That's not true. The tarot reflects the path that you're on. It reflects the decisions that you've made. Not necessarily telling you what's going to happen in your life. You're the one who's in charge of what can happen in your life. And too many times people come to the readings and they're like, oh, I hope I get this particular card. I hope I get 10 of Cups or the Lovers. Because it's almost as if they're waiting on some special power that will decide to bring a certain person into our lives. But we're the ones who are completely in control of our lives and our decisions. And the Karma card is about taking responsibility. The Karma card is about us taking responsibility for the decisions that we've made. If someone cheated on us and we take that person back, well, that was a decision we've made. And if we get hurt again in the future, that's based on a decision that we made to keep that person in our lives, even though they cheated on us. So understand karma and why I think this is such an important card. Because many times in my tarot readings, yes, I address things that are part of the bigger picture that you don't see. But it's also about reflecting the tarot and the oracle's reflecting the choices that you've made. And it's sort of giving you feedback, like this is the path you're on and this is what you can expect to happen in the future. And it's up to you to sort of be a little introspective here about those decisions that you've made. And if you want a different outcome, you just need to make a different decision. Okay? So keep in mind, the tarot is about responsibility for the choices we make. Coming into a tarot reading and coming to the cards to give you power over the decisions you made in life. And if the cards reflect like a bad outcome, what you might see as a bad outcome, like, oh, this is rubbish, this was a bad reading, it's telling me something I don't want to hear, you have to also understand that part of this is based on things that people that you've decided to let into your life, decisions that you've made. You know, and I'm not necessarily saying, hey, don't blame me, don't come to me, but I'm just letting you know from my readings and my approach to readings is that a lot of what you're seeing in your cards, they're reflecting the past decision and choices. So that's why I think the Karma card is very relevant, more than what most people understand. Because it's usually a signal that a decision, that the path you're on, it's going to bring you to a particular point or an event. And it's also a reminder that you have the power to change your outcome. You can choose a different road to take. Okay? And so many times when people come to me for readings and they're like, oh, I'm so in love with this person. Will we be married? Will we, you know, have a family? Will we be together forever? Is this person my soulmate? And many times, you know, we consistently keep making the same choices and putting ourselves in harm's way of heartbreak and disappointment and being taken advantage of because of the decisions we make. And sometimes it's not up to the tarot to make everything okay if we make certain decisions that are not informed and are not in our best interest. So having said that, these cups are very important here. In fact, Aquarius, there are no swords, but 4 of your cards are cups. And you have this 8 of cups right here in the middle. So there are a lot of emotional shifts and changes. And you have that 2 of cups. So you have this very intense emotional connection. But the interesting thing is that these cups seem to shift here. It seems as if someone is taking space here with this 8 of cups. So as far as relationship issues, what seems to be coming up, what seems to be rising to the top is someone emotionally needing space or someone checking out. And so you go from a 2 of cups, you go from 7 of cups, the cards of emotional choices, and then you get this 2 of cups, but then the 8 of cups follows. So I feel like there's a relationship for some of you that seems like on the edge of commitment and marriage and engagement, and then someone gets scared emotionally, they back out, they're not sure. And you're ending with a 3 of cups here, which is the card of friendship and happiness. And in relationship readings, keep in mind that 2 of cups, it is an emotional commitment, even a soulmate connection. But then we get to a 3 of cups where things seem to cool down a little bit. Things get a little bit more casual. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I just think it means that if some of you are distanced from someone emotionally, if someone is detached from you, it doesn't mean that they don't have feelings for you. It seems like there are feelings involved that might actually be a little bit stronger than what you're seeing. So, yes, the struggle between, maybe it's not even a struggle, but pentacles and cups seem to be, you know, having a little power struggle here. That 5 of Pentacles, feeling alone and abandoned. And when it's followed by this 7 of Cups, this is about making a choice, taking the initiative here. And then after that choice, it seems like karma comes along, that whether you made a choice or not, whether you decided to take control over what's happening here with the Five of Pentacles, being alone, not hearing from someone, still thinking, well, will this work out? Will I hear from this person again? A lot of this seems to be about whether you should stay or go. So this infusion of cups here with the Page of Wands and the Two of Cups. The Page of Cups is about joy and happiness. And definitely it can, in a relationship reading, seeing the Page of Cups, sometimes it does mean getting good news. Sometimes, for some of you with this Eight of Cups in the middle, it means that you might have heard from someone who misses you. Okay? It's also about being, once again, it's about joy and happiness and embarking on a new direction or path. And so I kind of feel like with this Two of Cups, with the Eight of Cups, that there is a lot of emotional shifts. There does need to be some space here. But that doesn't mean that this relationship isn't still going somewhere. I just think it's interesting that you go from a Two of Cups, and maybe this Three of Cups is amplifying the Two of Cups as well, that there's going to be, things are going to get a little bit more serious. And so I think it's interesting. Twos, harmony and balance. So then you get to a Two of Pentacles, which is about being busy and sort of turning your back to the emotional. Keep in mind, he has that infinity symbol. This is about harnessing the powers that be, magical powers. And sometimes that Two of Cups means juggling two of something. Maybe it can mean a second chance or a second job. But it is about finding balance, and maybe even balance in the material world. Okay? So, yes, this is about juggling and finding balance. And maybe there was an emotional roadblock that came up here, from Two of Cups to Eight of Cups and then a Page of Wands. And so we get to another two, and then we get to another three. Now, threes are wonderful numbers because they're the most powerful number in the tarot. They express the best of that element, whether it's Pentacles, Wands, Swords, or Cups. And this is about two forces. Three is always about those two forces coming together to form a third. It's about creation. And so this Three of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles together, I feel like in the material world, as far as working out, seeing each other or being with each other, I feel like there are a lot of things in your material life that are going to come together to support this relationship. For some of you, it doesn't even necessarily mean that you go back to a particular person. I feel like some of you are starting to embark on new relationships, not necessarily long-term or old relationships, the back and forth, make up, break up. So by the time we get here to this Three of Cups, we have that lovely energy of affection and friendship and people supporting each other emotionally. Okay. And sometimes that can be a good thing, strengthening a friendship before a serious relationship. Okay. But I feel like some of you will get to be with that special person this holiday season. I feel like some of you will get to reunite and catch up after the space of this Eight of Cups. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can pull an outcome card. Okay, and the outcome card is an Ace of Cups. Now that is really interesting. So now I'm definitely getting a sense of falling in love, a new opportunity for love that might have had a little bit of speed bumps. There might have been someone who did go away for some of you. and for some reason you get to reunite. Sometimes the Ace of Cups is about a couple that gets back together, and sometimes it's about taking your relationship to the next level. But keep in mind, aces are beginnings. Okay. After the number 10, you start over at a new cycle. So there's definitely a new energy of love and affection and joy and friendship coming your way, Aquarius, especially after starting off, coming into the month, kind of feeling worn out emotionally stuck, not even knowing what you're going to do about your love life. But it feels as if this karma card is coming along to say that, yes, you are going to take proactive decisions in relationships, and that those proactive decisions are going to pay off. Okay, so Aquarius, that was your reading. My special for this month, and one of you posted on YouTube and asked this question, offering a special for the Grand Romany. Is it possible? Why, yes, it is. Normally the Grand Romany readings are $50, but you can get one for the month of December for $30. And I've also posted a playlist of your 2018 predictions and your readings for what's coming up for you in the next year. Those are the Grand Romanies. And once you check it out, check that playlist out, you might decide, hey, I want my own reading for 2018. So this would be a great opportunity, and you should consider it like a psychic spa day. You know, treat yourself. You know, give yourself a reading on video that you can watch over and over as your year plays out. You know, and it's a very detailed spread, 21 cards. Okay, and it's a multi-dimensional reading, not just the arcana and the elements, but all of the particular aspects of your life, not just love and relationships. So check it out, and thank you guys once again for another wonderful year of readings. I really appreciate you. My regular customers who keep coming back, thank you. I'm so grateful for your support. And all the wonderful things that you do. So thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, as I've said many times before, but I look forward to giving you more readings. And I'm going to sign off with wishing you love and light, but also I hope you have a wonderful and joyous and loving new year. And I will see you in January, okay? So take care. I'll see you on YouTube.